Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're here to talk about what can you buy when it comes to a house. What can you buy? Well, I'm going to tell you something. Banks are lending you money to buy houses. What? No way. They'll just give me whatever I want, won't they? I got a good job, I got good credit. Well, let me tell you something. Most people have a really good job that want to buy a house. Regardless of the income, they have a job. Another thing, they have a down payment. They have it saved up in a bank account. A lot of people don't understand. It's got to be there for 3 months. 3 months, or it doesn't count. Also, so what can you buy? You're sitting there at home, you're watching this video right now, good old Randy's on the TV and he's going, hey guys, you should buy a house. Come on down to Randy's House Emporium. I got a whole city of houses, 1.3 million people moving, coming in, going out, want to buy a house. There's apartment condos, townhouse condos, villas, age-restricted condos, non-age-restricted houses, half duplexes, stacked down houses, single-family homes, mansions, the list goes on and on. Lakefront property, want to live on a lake? Not very many people can afford to live on a lake because this is Calgary and we don't have a lot of lakes. So what can you buy? So this video is about what can you actually purchase when it comes to a home. Now this works for first-time home buyers, second-time home buyers, third-time home buyers, doesn't really matter what you're doing. But if you have income and you're going to get a mortgage, this is for you. If you're paying cash, doesn't matter. So I did a little chart. See here. I don't think that's going to show up. I really don't. So the first thing you got to understand is, number one, what's the qualifying rate? Well, I phoned the bank up and they told me 2.5%. That's my qualifying rate. They told me I can buy a $400,000 house. Nope. 5.19%. Let me put my glasses on so I can see out there. 5.19%. Well, actually, that turned out 8 because I had 2 fingers down. But anyways, 5.19%. That's your qualifying rate. But Randy, I called your mortgage broker, and he told me I'd get 2.44. In fact, it just dropped again to 2.39. Oh, no, it's 2.5. No, it's 2.69. No, it's 2.79. No, it's 2.5. Well, rates are, that's really nothing in the grand scheme of things. But rates are constantly going up and rates are constantly going down. So I did up a little chart just so you could know the difference between what they're going to qualify you at and actually what your payment's going to be. So this is really important for you people out there thinking to move. Let's say you're in a house and you want to move up or you want to move down, and your house is worth approximately $500,000 and you got $100,000 coming out of it. Okay, well, what can I buy? Well, you got $100,000 down, right? So take that off the purchase price, $500 down to $400, and you want a $400,000 mortgage. How much do you got to make to have a $400,000 mortgage? Well, I'll tell you right now, according to this chart right here, to get a $400,000 mortgage, you have to make $85,000 a year. Yep, $85,000. That's the number. You need an employment letter that says you make $85,000 a year and it's guaranteed and that you're not on probation. You also need proof of that down payment. So if you want to do that, you got to be in that category. So are you in that category? Maybe you're not. If you make $100,000 a year, you can actually purchase a $464,000 house. So that's just round numbers. So what's the difference? What's the difference in the qualifying rate and what you're actually getting? Well, here we go. Here's the whiteboard again, people. And flick it around, and here we go. Look at that. That's coming through nicely. Yeah, that's nicely. So as you can see here, look at that, 1777. That's what they're going to qualify you at. But this is what your payment's actually going to be, right here. Look at that. So for every $100,000 you borrow, it's going to cost you $444.99. So 300 grand at 2.44 is this, $1,334.96. But this is what they're going to qualify you at. This is called a stress test. Now they've been around for, I don't know, 2007. That's right. 2007, 2008, 2009, they started bringing in the stress tests. And everybody can go back in time, remember what happened in the United States. Mortgages going crazy, bailouts, blah, 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 blah. Stress tests. And these stress tests are here, and so you got to know the difference. So 5.19, but your real rate is probably half that. If you're conventional, what in the world does that mean? That means no CMHC, and that's 20% down. But really, honestly, it's probably 25. And equity lenders are really hard to find. There's a reason for that, but that's a whole other video. I'm not going to get into that. But for the most part, equity lenders are out there. You're going to pay a little higher rate because you got that. They want them insured. They want to sell these bonds off. They want them insured. But just more importantly, you don't really care about that. $444 a month to borrow $100,000. Wow. I sold a couple of condos this year at $125,000. Those, they had $20,000 down on those condos. They're only paying $452 a month. Wow, that's pretty cheap, eh? So this is what you can buy. So get out your checklist. Get out your phone, whatever you want to do, and write this down. What can I buy? At the top, income. And your income is what your line 150 on your tax return says for the last 2 years combined, and an employment letter that confirms line 150 on your tax return. Most people do not know what their line 150 on their tax return is. Most people do not know what an NOA is. Notice of assessment. Government sends it to you every year after you file your taxes. You have to have these things. If you have these things, line 150 says 85,000, employment letter says 85,000, got to save down payment, you can buy a house. Now, just a question of which one. Does this one work or that one work? Down here, up there, over there, out in the middle of nowhere, whatever you want. So just remember what you can buy. You want to figure out what you can buy. And then after that, you give me a call and I go out and find it for you. And you get yourself a house and you move in. Now it's, it's snowing out today again. I think all the videos for the next 4 months are just going to be snowing because they say Farmer's Almanac said it's going to snow and cold in Calgary until springtime. So maybe those natural gas prices will get up, create some economic activity going on. Watch my little video about that. And we're ready to go. So that's what you can buy. If you got any questions, just give me a call, put a comment, give a thumb up, give a thumb down, whatever you want. I would greatly appreciate it, and we'll talk to you in the future.